John Seda, welcome back to the show.
Hey, Paul, how's it going?
Well, it's going really good. And I hope it is for you, too.
It is going good.
Well, John, www.bornamusician. Oh, we wanted to pick up where we left off, talking about what YouTube has done. I'm interested in hearing.
Okay, several months ago, YouTube implemented a fingerprint system, to identify music. So we are one of 3 distributors in the world that have this service to offer.
How does it work?
Well, basically, an artist comes to our website, they upload a song to sell on iTunes, their original music. Now, they put a music video or some music with a slideshow. It identifies it and knows that it belongs to the artist. The artist accepts and knows that it goes under our company. And because of this system, the artist actually would make 60% more than they would make with YouTube with the old way of doing their monetizing.
More than what?
Well,
more. What kind of an amount of money are you talking about?
Well, it usually is about what was it, $10 for about 4,000 views, basically. And it was used to be at 20,000 if you hit 1 million views, but you had to hit that big number. It wouldn't be paid to you on a monthly basis. So now that's what it is. What's happening. The great thing about it is, let's say if somebody unfortunately does something wrong and takes the artist's music and puts a slideshow together without their permission, the artist gets paid no matter what. So it's a really good way without having to send out letters and get lawyers involved if somebody uses your music illegally, because the artist gets paid for it.
I don't understand. You've left me behind. When you say fingerprint, what does that mean?
It means that when the music comes on, YouTube has a embedded code that goes inside the music. So when it goes on YouTube, YouTube recognizes it and basically said it belongs to this artist who is under this distribution company.
When you say fingerprint to us old guys, I envision somebody at the police station having his I apologize.
No, it's okay, but that's what they call it. They also call it a watermark. You've heard about that before, like a watermark.
And now that one I do understand.
Yeah, right. But they call it fingerprinting or watermarking, basically. But that's what it is. And then what happens is they can identify it. If somebody else uploads it without their permission, it says this music belongs to so and so. You need to accept, and then they go accept. So let's say 10,000 people uploaded illegally, right, or without their permission. The artist makes money, and that's a great thing. And that's what we are doing towards enhancing a musical economy, finding different ways.
People upload this illegally. How much money is the artist going to get? What amount of money?
He gets the fair. In other words, if you figure it's like what?
No, I need a number, like $11 million or $1.50. Give me a number.
If it's $1 million, it's $20,000.
Got it.
Okay.
Well, that would be a hit record of great proportions, right?
It would be great. I mean, it's great for it's already happened already. We had an artist called.
Really?
Yeah, it already happened. There was an artist from Denmark called the Blue Van, and somebody put a little video about a cat eating food, and it got like 3 million views, and they received $60,000. That's
cat eating food. My goodness.
with their music in the background. So
in the ancient Latin, what is it? Non de gustibus non disputandum est. There's no accounting for taste. John, here, a question for you.
Okay.
Can any musician submit to an offering to Born a Musician?
When you say an offering, can you give me a little detail on that?
No, so how about a song?
Well, we're not a record label. We don't sign artists. We have a subscription services that offers artists, like, to upload a single. It's $4.99 a year for the first year, and $9.99 after that. And basically, they get 100% of their sales.
When you say upload a single, would that be me strumming my guitar and singing Yankee Doodle?
You can if you want to.
Video? No, I mean, as an example, is that what you would call upload?
Right. It's one song, basically one song. Like a 45, like you had mentioned before. That would be.
You remember records, actually? You do?
Yes, I do. I am from that time. I'm 54, buddy.
Oh, you're a youth. You are a mere youth. You're a youth. John, we tease tease about that a lot on the program.
No, that's okay, Paul. That's good. I like that. I like you.
There's folks out there under the age of 30 that everybody's younger than you. Everybody's younger than me.
Yeah.
Except from the neck up. And then there's a lot of folks that are a lot older whose calendar age is younger. John, but you know, it's funny. I remember a buddy of mine used to do a 7 to midnight show, a disc jockey friend of mine up in Pennsylvania years ago. He used to use what we call wild tracks. For example, Carol Burnett's Tarzan yell he had as a wild track.
Okay.
Somebody's saying, "Get out of me, kid," you know. And he would record these on a 16-inch disc. And he had this giant 16-inch disc with all these tiny little cuts on it. And he would use them, cue them up to throw them in on the middle of his show. So I understand records of all sizes.
Like samples, basically.
Is it easy to submit material to Born a Musician?
Oh, it's very simple. It's a 3-step process. We have the fastest process in the industry currently right now. Usually it takes 5 to 7 steps to upload your music. But the beautiful part about what we do that the others don't do right now is that we have a royalty system implemented in our wizard, which in our wizard is when you sign up, it takes you through a process how to upload the song. There's a section there where you can put who's your publisher and who are the people that contributed to the song. Nobody else does that. And the reasoning for do that is because a lot of people are not aware of this also, is that iTunes charges 30% of the sales, right? Which is basically their commission for the sale, but 12% of that goes to the writers. Now, what's been happening in the last 10 years is that nobody's been getting paid their mechanical royalties because there was nothing implemented in the software to tell who the money goes to, and that is in our system. And what happens is when they pay out that 12% to the writers, which goes like to the person who wrote the lyrics and the person who wrote the music, it goes automatically into our system. So there's no paperwork, there's no having to do figure things out. It automatically goes in, and the artist one day logs in. He says, "Oh, I got my little 12% for this song for this amount of sales," plus they get their 70 cents for every, let's say, off $1. For their sales from iTunes. But
I have a question for you.
Okay.
If a singer-songwriter wants to do a little video of themselves, singing one of their tunes.
Okay.
Must they have a publisher in order to submit that to a Born a Musician?
No.
How hard is it for somebody to get a publisher?
Well, I really can't pretty much discuss about that because things have changed a lot. From our times, and I would say our times. I don't know how old you are, but I know you're probably around my age. But
put it this way, I was on the radio as a disc jockey for 85 cents an hour in 1958.
Okay, so you've been there for a long time. Okay.
Come on, babe.
Okay, Paul. Well,
a little more than once.
as far as publishing goes, that's not something we handle. We take care of the rights. We make sure that the artist makes 100% of their sales, and we take care of their mechanicals.
Is it wise for a songwriter such as that to have a publisher?
Yeah, I mean, every artist should be signed up to BMI, ASCAP, and Sound Exchange to be able to get their payments.
Can anybody sign up to BMI or ASCAP?
Yes, I mean it's BMI is probably the most simple one to do. Is you just go online, put out your name and information, and then they send you a letter, and boom, away you go. You're already accepted as a writer.
This is fascinating information. I'm loving talking to you.
Thank you.
I hope you can stay through the break.
Yeah, I can. Let's do it.
Well, he didn't tell me whether he could or not. I hope.
I did.
On, they cut you off. We're coming up on a break. See you later.
Okay, thanks, Paul.